So Friday should be a little bit interesting. I'm gonna be getting a haircut again. My hair is getting longer and I can't really style it the way I want to. Normally I like to spike up my hair and look all Super Saiyan, at least have like one bang or so, you know, kind of like Super Saiyans do. This time I'm gonna be getting a faux hawk look, and I had it once before and I didn't really style them in my videos, so it looked really weird. This time I think it's gonna turn out a little bit better, and I can't wait to see what that's gonna look like. You know, faux hawk, it's gonna be like shaved off the side here and on the other side. Maybe have like a line that comes like this. Have my hair a little bit short, but not too short that it's gonna be spiky like this. Kind of like Super Saiyan, but without the sides, I guess. But either way, today's video is nothing about my hair. It's gonna be would you rather questions that are gonna be answered. A few days ago on Twitter, I put out a tweet asking for you guys to give me your would you rather suggestions. About 6 of you guys left your would you rather suggestions, which is great, and I'm just happy 6 people at least left one. I wasn't expecting a whole bunch of them, I just wanted a few. Either way, the turnout was great, and thank you guys that left your comments. You're gonna be seeing them on this video. It's gonna be pretty great, and hopefully you guys enjoy my responses as well. These kind of questions here are a little bit weird here and there, I guess. I don't know, but we're gonna have to see how it goes. In the future, I'm going to be wanting to do a lot more of these, so if you guys aren't following me on Twitter already, you guys might want to, because you never know when I'm going to be tweeting something out about me, looking for some kind of question suggestions or things like that, and you never know, maybe your comment and questions and whatever will be showing up in a future video. Either way, let's go ahead and answer these 6 would you rather questions. This is going to be quite interesting, so let's hop right in. The first question comes from JForce122, who says, would you rather embarrass yourself in public or embarrass yourself on the internet? I would rather embarrass myself over the internet, because if I do embarrass myself over the internet, it could possibly go viral. I mean, if I do it in public, I would technically still be embarrassed over the internet somehow. The fact is, a lot of people are just gonna take their phones out and start recording anything that's just out of the norm and embarrassing or crazy that's in public, post it on the internet, and next thing you know, I'm, embarrassed on the internet and in public anyway. So it seems like it really wouldn't matter which way I tried to embarrass myself at all, but if I had to choose, I'd probably do it over the internet, considering that I've pretty much embarrassed myself all the time, whether it's my stupid commentaries or the way my faces look when I'm trying to say weird things or just trying to speak like regular English. I just seem to embarrass myself one way or another. It just doesn't matter. So I'd probably do it over the internet. You know, just like how pranksters and stuff do their kind of videos where they just have no F's given. They just go in, do the prank, and they're just not embarrassed about anything they're doing. I would have to have that kind of mindset. So yeah, I don't think I have big enough balls for that. Not because I'm Asian or anything like that. God damn it. The next one comes in from VX Fanatics VX, and they ask, would you rather have the best house in an ugly neighborhood or the worst house in a fancy neighborhood? See, now the way I see it is, if I was in that really amazing house in an ugly neighborhood, that ugly neighborhood, if we're going by the way the media puts it out there, meaning a bad neighborhood, an ugly neighborhood with people who rob people all the time, things like that, I would probably not want to be there, especially with my nice house. I would be that big, beautiful house in a ugly neighborhood, and people would just want to rob me pretty much every single day. Doesn't matter if I had a gate up or anything like that, or big iron walls or anything like that. It would just make my garden look ugly, especially having this nice house and then these big iron walls just right up against it. Like, that's just ridiculous. But either way, I would have to secure my house pretty hard just to keep that nice house not being robbed. So I would probably take the ugly house in a fancy neighborhood. That being because I have the ugly house, but I'd probably be also the nicest person in that neighborhood. I mean, I wouldn't mind people would be walking by my house and be like, oh my, that house is so ugly. What are they doing in my neighborhood? Oh my god, I don't want to be their neighbor. I don't even want to talk to them. I bet they dress all bad and they smell and they're ugly and stuff like that. Why are they here? Well, someone just demolished their house, so like it doesn't even need to be here. I mean, I would just be there like, oh, okay, thank you, okay, bye-bye, okay, thank you, have a nice day, okay. But if I had to choose a best house in an ugly neighborhood or a worst house in a fancy neighborhood, I would probably pick the worst house, considering I don't want to get robbed, so I don't care what other people think about my house, so that, works out for me. The next one comes in from YT Beast YT. You know who you is. I know who you is. And he asks, would you rather have one leg or one arm? Now, if I had to choose, this would be on a whole bunch of variables. If we had the technology like they have in Advanced Warfare's campaign, I'm sure a lot of you haven't even played the campaign mode for Advanced Warfare, but if we had the kind of technology they have in Advanced Warfare's campaign where you could go in, you lose an arm, and then they just rebuild you an arm and you have like this mech arm, I would totally want to lose my left arm or my right arm and then get a mech arm, and it works just as normally and it feels, you know, very regular and just genuine and whatever. My words are just not making any sense right now. Basically what I'm saying is I would want my left arm that I lost to be feeling just the same as my right arm that's real, and then this arm is okay. What I'm trying to say is if I could lose my left arm and then be able to get the technology to get my left arm back, and it still feels the same as if I never lost my arm and it's just like my right arm, then I would probably lose my left arm or one arm. But I don't think we're in that kind of technology place just yet. I mean, there's a whole bunch of videos out there of showing people that have like these claws or these, you know, mechanical hands that aren't at that point of realism yet, but I mean, they do work. I just don't think I would want one of those arms and just be like, I did it. Either way, I'd probably lose one leg, but if we had the good technology, I'd do the one arm. Mo Zombie asks, would you rather shit rocks or piss rocks? So if you guys have ever pissed out rocks before, it's because you have something called like a kidney stone. See, I don't exactly know what it is, but you're pretty much pissing out a rock. And the rocks are reasonably good size, considering that your pee-pee hole is like, you know, really tiny. From what I've read, it hurts just to try to get that thing out of your pee hole. I mean, it's just like, it would be something like that. I mean, if I really had to choose, I think I would probably shit out rocks. My butthole is probably big enough to shit out rocks, unless, you know, the rocks are humongous boulder size and, you know, my butt or my dick wouldn't last very long. But if I really had to choose, I'd probably want to go and shit rocks. Our second last question comes in from Fluffy Plays MCRS, and they ask, would you rather fight Godzilla or a big-ass spider? In reference to the movie titled A Big-Ass Spider. I would probably want to fight Godzilla. I probably would die if I fought a big-ass spider. I probably would die if I fought Godzilla too. But no one wants to watch an Asian boy fight a big-ass spider. They'd probably want to watch an Asian boy fight Godzilla. The reason being is because if it was all like super animated form and stuff like that, I would have like these superpowers and be like, and if I didn't have superpowers, I'd be like an awesome Asian samurai and just have a sword and be like, and it'd be like that one scene where right when you slash them and you both meet, like, and then I would be there and I'd have like my sword and I'm about to sheath it into its like holder thingy, and I'd be like, sing, and then right when it clicks, goes, then Godzilla like splits in half and he's like, and then I'd be like just sitting there all like, I am such a boss. I mean, you could do that with a big-ass spider, but I don't think a big-ass spider is cool at all. I think Godzilla would be a lot cooler to fight. My last question comes in from Adam_Mercy, and he asks, would you rather get stung by 30 bees all over your body or get stung by one bee in your eye? First off, I hate bugs in general. I hate bugs. I hate bees. I hate bugs. I honestly, I hate bugs. I'm nice enough though not to try and kill any bugs if I don't have to. I mean, if they're in my home and I find a spider, I'll pick it up, put it in like a cup and a piece of paper, and I'll bring it outside and let it go in the backyard. Or if there's a fly, I'll try to do the same thing. But if that thing keeps buzzing around and it's not leaving, I'm gonna smack the hell out of that fly. I'm gonna get my slipper off and just be like, but if I really had to, you know, get stung by a bee, oh my god, 30 times all over your body? I mean, if it's all over my body, but it's not on the ding-ding and not on my behind, I would probably take it all over the body. I don't know how well anyone could go by getting stung in their eye. I mean, your eyeball, like legit, like your eye, like your actual eye? No, that's just ridiculous. I could never get stung in the eye. I'm already too sensitive to anyone who gets close to my eyes. I'm actually very sensitive towards my eyes. I've had so many things just projectile into my eye as growing up. I've had bubbles going into my eyes. I've had rocks launched into my eyes, which is a terrible feeling, which is probably why I wear glasses now. So I mean, that's not really why I wear glasses, but I'm just saying. But again, if I had to choose, I'd probably get stung by all 30 bees all over my body instead of getting stung in my one eye. That just doesn't seem fun. But anyways, I guess that's it for these questions. This was actually pretty fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my responses, and maybe you guys would respond differently. Feel free to give your different responses down below in the comment section as well. I feel like doing more of these because I really like interacting with you guys, answering questions, and just being able to have these kind of conversations with you guys over Twitter, putting them into a video, and just anything like that. You guys are awesome. Either way, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, please hit the like button down below, and if you do, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. So, later days, and peace out.